So we are going to install Kali Linux in our VirtualBox. So if you haven't seen how to install VirtualBox, you can just check the previous video. You will get to know how we actually install the VirtualBox and how we do set up the extension pack, right? Now in this one, we will be talking about the installation of Kali Linux. Okay. So you can just write Kali Linux download or just Kali Linux, whatever you feel. I'm just writing Kali Linux download OVA. I need the OVA file basically. So I'll go to the kali.org, which is the official website of Kali Linux. Let's click on Get Kali. And this is the interface basically you will see. The first one is the installer images. We don't have to install this one because it takes a little bit more, size and the RAM as well. We'll see about the virtual machines because it's a kind of a snapshot functionality which is built on in this. So let's click on this recommend and you will see if you have the VMware, if you have the VirtualBox, you can download as per your need. So I'm going to install for the VirtualBox. So I'm going to click on this. Now, this is something 3.5 GB, right? So it is going to take time, no doubt, right? You can see here, it is going to take 5 minutes. So I'll pause the video until and unless this is completed. Meanwhile, we can also check the documentation, which is very important. Okay. So let's go to the documentation. Here is the documentation. Let's right click on it and open in new tab. So this documentation is nothing but it's a step-by-step guidance that how you can install the Kali Linux images, even the VirtualBox as well. So I just want to show you that how you can install all these things, right? So you can see here installing VMware on Kali Linux, Kali host. Okay, we have actually installed the virtual. Okay, give me a second. The documentation pages. Okay, installation, and you can see here the installing Kali Linux, right? So you can install by just reading the some requirements, which is 2 GB disk cap which is required, 512 MB of RAM is recommended, but at least you should have the 128 MB, but I recommend at least you should have the 512 MB disk space. Okay. Along with that, installation prerequisites you can see here using the AMD 64 installer, CD, DVD, USB boot space, right? So this is the installation basically for the image one, right? For the guest VM, we can directly install in the VirtualBox machine. So this documentation you can go through if you are installing the Kali Linux image basically. Okay. For in our case, it is not applicable basically. I'll let you know how we do all those kind of things. So not an issue in our case. Okay, now it is completed. So let's go in this folder. And here is the Kali Linux VirtualBox. I'm going to extract all. Okay, and click on extract. So it will take some time because it's a 14.7 GB, right? So it will take some time and we'll wait for it. So our extension is completed and this extraction near about takes 1 minute for me. It can take more than 1 minute or less than 1 minute for you depending on the processor, right? So now what we will do, we will just open this and you can see the file VirtualBox machine and this is the disk image, right? So what you have to do, you have to simply just click on it. Let me just yeah, you have to simply just double click on it, and it will directly open here, right? You can see the Kali Linux 2025.4 here, right? And before that I already have installed these things, okay? But now we have to install this one. So just click on this start, and it will powering the VM up, and whatever the processor and the base memory it is required, it will automatically take everything. You don't have to do anything here. Whereas if you want to give more, you can give those things. I'll let you know, that depends on the setting. But as of now, it is not required. Whatever it will take automatically, let it be, and have patience, and it is going to install automatically. Okay, now it is asking me the password, basically username and password. So the default password, basically username password is Kali. Let me try with this, and if it is not going to open, then we'll try with root. Okay, so it has been installed, and you can start the full screen mode from here. I'm just clicking on switch. So this has been will be in a full screen mode, right? And if you want to view as again out of full screen, you can do the same thing, right? Now I'm going to close it. So the next time you will open, when next time you will do the full screen, it is going to cover whole your screen. Okay, so for now, let me just close it. And this machine is your ready one. Now if you again will start it, it is going to start from the same thing, but this time little bit it will take less time. Okay, so this was the last time which we have because we saved it. That's the reason it started directly from here. Right now, from the terminal and all those kind of things, you can do whatever the stuff you want. I'm just closing it. Let me give the power of the machine. Okay, apart from that, you can just click on this settings, right? And you can see here the processor, the base memory. I do have 16 GB, but for now I have given 2048. If you want, you can give more, but for me 2048 is enough. The processor you can give where I do have I have given 128 MB. The number of virtual monitors you can increase from 1 to, I do have 8, you can increase this to 2, right? And okay, the processor number of CPUs you can see here. CPUs you can increase. Currently I have given 2 out of 8. The processing cap is also 100%, so that's not an issue for me. Now the next one is acceleration. You can check it. Along with that, the storage one, display one is here. Audio, networking, you can check all these settings, but for now it is enough, and we can start our lab things, basically all the practicals, all the hands-on lab. So in case of any doubt, let me know, and I'll try to resolve all your questions and whatever the comments I'll receive.